Hi, welcome to my channel Prayana. Today in this video, we will be covering few ancient monuments of Hampi. And as you know that Hampi was the capital of Vijayanagara Empire from 1336 to 1565. It was particularly called or said by Portuguese that Hampi was a prosperous, wealthy and a grand city near the Thungabadhra river. And with numerous temples, farms, and trading markets, by 1500 CE, Hampi Vijayanagara was the world's second largest city after Beijing, and probably India's richest at the time, attracting traders from Persia and Portugal. The Vijayanagara Empire was defeated by a coalition of Muslim sultanates. Its capital was conquered, plagued, and destroyed by Sultanate's army in 1565, after which Hampi remained in ruins. If you are a first time viewer, please subscribe to my channel and hit bell button. In this video, our first visit place of the site is the Krishna Temple, which is right in front of the Krishna Bazaar. And this temple was built by the king Krishna Devaraya in 1513 AD. And this was built to celebrate the conquest of the eastern kingdom of Udayagiri or Utkala, which is well known called as Orissa nowadays. The main idol installed in the temple was the figure of Balakrishna, or namely called as Lord Krishna when he was an infant. This idol is now displayed in the State Museum at Chennai, and a huge slab installed inside the courtyard of the temple states the story of this temple and the conquest of Vittala. This is one of the must-see sights in Hampi. The carvings are especially spectacular with halos, the mythical lion on the pillars, and the entrances to the temple hall flanked with impressive carvings of elephant balusters. Next, we are heading to Lakshminarasimma Temple. The huge monolithic sculpture of Lakshminarasimma is one of the most outstanding works of sculptural art of Vijayanagara. This statue stands to a height of 6.70 meters. It was consecrated by priest Krishna Bhatta at the behest of Krishna Devaraya in 1528 CE. Narasimha, the fourth incarnation of Lord Vishnu, is found seated in yogic posture with Yogapatta on the giant coils of Adisesha. This sacred guardian snake of Vishnu, The figure of Narasimha is set within an architectural frame consisting of the seated lions at the base. Beside to the Lakshminarasimma Temple, we have another temple which is called as Badavilinga Temple. This shrine contains a huge monolithic Shivalingam with a large circular pedestal drawing into a perennial, all measuring about 3 meters in height. This shrine faces east and is built on a plain basement with a single projecting course. The lower part of the linga remains in water throughout the year, and the source of water is through a small canal drawn from the Thungabadhra river. Next site of the location is little bit far from these two locations. So within our travel times, let me tell you about the Vijayanagara population. Some scholarly estimates it had a population of half a million, making it the second most populous city in the ancient world. The population of the city plummeted almost overnight after the Battle of the Talikota. Domingo Paes, a Portuguese traveler who visited Vijayanagara, says, "What I saw seemed to be as large as Rome and very beautiful to the sight. The people in the city are countless in number, so much so that I do not wish to write it down for fear it should be thought fabulous." During Mahanavami or Dashera, one of the most significant festivals of the Vijayanagara kingdom, this city would see the highest number of the people. So just imagine how big was the Vijayanagara Empire. Now we are heading to the next site, so it is Virupaksha Temple, or also known as Underground Shiva Temple. The Prasanna Virupaksha Temple dates back to the 14th century AD. The temple is dedicated to Prasanna Virupaksha, an avatar of Lord Shiva. The temple stands amidst a beautiful lawn covered in green. The temple has remained buried for over 400 years before it was discovered in 1980s decade. An interesting fact about the Prasanna Virupaksha temple is that it is located a few meters below the ground level. The roof of the temple is at par with the present ground level. While the main structure of the temple stands on low-lying area, the reason behind such a unique location for the construction of the temple is not known. Another thing to note is that the sanctum of the temple remains submerged under stagnant water throughout the year. During the monsoon season, extending from June to August, the water level rises inside the temple and submerges the floor of the Mahamantapa and other mantapas. This restricts the entry of visitors to most parts of the temple during the rainy season. The water inside the temple is considered to be the sacred by the people of Hampi and the devotees of Lord Shiva. While it is a known fact that most portion of the Prasanna Virupaksha temple remains submerged under water for most part of the year, the accurate reason behind it fact is not known. There are different stories floating in the local circles regarding this uniqueness of the temple. One of the popular stories is that the temple has an inlet and outlet for the water. The water that flows inside the temple comes from the Thungabadhra river. When the dam water of the river is released during the monsoons, the water level rises inside the temple and floods it. Now we are in Hazara Rama Temple, which was built in the early part of 15th century by the king of the Vijayanagara, Devaraya II. It was originally built as a simple structure, and the Hazarama temple is a unique temple in many aspects. The first thing that draws attention about the temple is its name. The term Hazara Rama literally means 1,000 Rama and refers to the multitude of relics depicting the beginning deity of the temple. The walls of the temple carry the story of Ramayana carved on stone. The outer walls of the temple are decorated with bas reliefs of Rama and Krishna. The relics also portray procession of horses, elephants, attendants, soldiers, and dancing women taking part in Dasara festival rally. Hazarama Temple is located in the royal enclosure of Hampi. It is a place that no visitor generally misses on their Hampi trail or Hampi visit. Next must visit place in Hampi is Queen's Park, and you can see so the parking facilities are available in front of the Queen's Path. And the Queen's Path is believed to be constructed by Raya for the women for the royal family of Vijayanagara. Though named as the Queen's Path, it was in all probability used as the private bathing chamber of the king and his queens. The Queen's Bath is a rectangular building. The structure has an area of 30 square meter. A large sunken bath constructed in the center of the structure has an area of 15 square meters and a depth of 1.8 meters. Hampi has a very good network of aqueducts and canals that were built to provide water to the buildings, tanks, baths, and temples during the ancient days. Like other public baths in Hampi, the Queen's Bath is also connected to an aqueduct for freshwater supply. The building has a moat surrounding it on all sides. There is a bridge to cross the moat and reach the bath. It is believed that the moat was designed to prevent anyone from entering the building while the bath was in use.